Welcome to lesson 2. And looking at page 6 in your book, at the top, this is going to give you some notation notes that you're going to want to know and be familiar with because you're going to learn how to read music in this course as well. Now, when I talk about a beat, some of you might be familiar with this, but a beat is something that helps us keep time. So if I was to play with a group, we'd want to have a beat going that we can all play along to. If we don't do that, all of us would be sounding terrible. So that's a pulse that we hear in music. Oftentimes it's led by the drummer, okay? But oftentimes I'll count us off before we start playing so we can all play together. Okay. In notes, we have what's called a quarter note. This is still at the top of page 6. Usually, I guess you can see water come on the eye. You'll see at the beginning of this on page 7, it's going to say 4, 4 on top of it, okay? In those cases, most of these songs I think will be written in something similar to that. You'll have what's called a quarter note, okay? So that one means that this gets one beat. So if you were to look in these, this is a whole, sorry, this is upside down to you. All these black notes on this line are quarter notes, okay? So that means if I'm doing a beat in 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a quarter note would play on every one of those. I'll just do the top E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be a quarter note. Now we also have unlisted here what's called the music staff. And you'll see on your page here that it's written in 5 lines. And I think just a little history behind this of why that is that when Gregorian monks, I might be telling you completely wrong, but this is what I learned in a music class years ago. Oftentimes when they would be singing Gregorian chant, oftentimes they thought like the person leading these would point on different points of his finger so you would know I'm singing here or here. So it actually is like your 5 fingers that you might remember, okay? But you'll see here, they have listed here what are called bar lines. And that means, if you look here again, that's where it's talking about it right there, okay? A bar line would consist of just this much. So if this is in 4/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So that would consist of what we call a measure. So oftentimes people will say, let's start 4 measures back from, the G7 chord or measure 6, okay? All right, and then the bar lines, of course, are where you break off where a full count goes, okay? So music is about oftentimes counting and keeping track of all that. And then, of course, the measures written on the bottom, that just will say how many measures are in a particular song or in a verse or whatnot. So if you look at the song Are You Strumming, which is number 3, we have 8 measures in this song, okay? So in looking at this, the first couple notes on this are, we're just going to do this all as a straight quarter note. So we'll do the full chord. So it doesn't have to be a single note, it could be the chord as part of this as well. So let's try number 3 together and we'll just go straight through. I'm going to sing a little bit, so I apologize if that's weird, but I think it's easier to keep track of what we're doing. Okay. There's my starting note. So we want to be on a C chord. Remember, it's the first finger on the 2nd string, right behind the fret. Okay. That's the whole chord. Let's start. 1, 2, ready, go. Are you strumming? Are you strumming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am a guitarist. I am a guitarist. Watch me jam. Watch me jam. I messed up the first time But you'll notice here that some of these slashes, those are meant to be taken on the beat. This particular note, okay, the one that has a space in it, it's not full black. In this case, that is called a half note, okay? A half note means that you aren't playing it 1, 2, you're playing it 1, 1. So for instance, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I get to the third note, I'm giving it 2 counts. So it could be at the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or it could be in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what that means. So if you were to strum along with this, we'll do it one more time. Say, are you strumming? Are you strumming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay, let's try that one more time. Try to follow the strum patterns. You'll see every time that we hit one of those quarter notes, or half notes, excuse me, we're gonna hold it. You'll see a couple notes in the middle where it says, I am a guitarist. They're called eighth notes. We'll talk about that later, but you don't need to strum that quite yet, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Are you strumming? Are you strumming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am a guitarist. I am a guitarist. Watch me jam. Watch me jam. Okay, continue on part 2 of this in a moment.